Hello everybody. Let's begin greeting each other, putting your hands together and looking at your screen and saying Om Shiva. Welcome to Shivam Yoga with Marco. Let me just get our music ready and then we can get it started. There you go. So now, as you know, I'm going to demonstrate some meditation positions to you at the beginning of every class, and then if you want to change yours, just repeat after me. Otherwise, just sit on your favorite meditation position. The first position is called Puttanasana. Puttanasana means primordial. So you're going to stretch both legs. Place your hands in your lap and stretch your back, and you are in Puttanasana, the primordial position. Next one, you're going to flex your knees, sit on your heels, and you are in Vajrasana, the stick position. Vajrasana, the stick position. Then from here, you can choose positions with your legs crossed. You're going to cross your legs in front of you, and you are in Sukhasana. Sukha in Sanskrit, yoga language, is easy. So the easiest meditation position is Sukhasana. From here, you may try Samanasana. Having your knees, legs and knees on the ground, top of your foot on the ground if you can, and you are in Samanasana, the symmetrical position. After that, we have Ardha Padmasana, which is the lotus flower position in Ardha phase. And then to finalize, our last meditation position is Raja Padmasana, the lotus flower position in Raja phase. On any of the positions that you get, you're going to place your hands in Shiva Mudra, back of one hand on the palm of the other. You're going to rest your hand on your laps, stretch your back, shoulders backwards, neck and head in line with your spine. Closing your eyes and mouth now, internalizing to our Aarti of Shivam Yoga. Atra Shivam Yoga Nushasana. Now, the transmission of knowledge through Shivam Yoga system by Gupta Vidya, with the first Anga, with the first part, the Dharana, mental concentration. Inhaling now and exhaling through your nostrils, observing yourself, the way that you are seated, the place that you occupy. Observe now your feelings, your emotions, your energy. Calming down yourself. Tranquilizing yourself, letting your thoughts, your worries, concerns, letting it all go. Emptying your mind now. Shivam Yoga, Chitta Vritti Nirodhihai. Decreasing now the mental vibration waves. You're doing it now with this technique, Dharana, mental concentration. You're also developing self-control of your mind, self-knowledge, immersing in the Hindu culture, and you're also bringing peace, harmony, and balance to your mind. And if you find it in your mind, you will find it in your life. Your thoughts will come, as you know, and as you know, you let your thoughts go. You can see your thoughts now, but you don't need to think about them. Observing, letting it go, calming down your mind. Because every time that you practice the Dharana, you become more aware of your thoughts. And becoming more aware of your thoughts, you become more aware of your mind. And after becoming aware of your mind, you have more control in your life. You are now in the Dharana. You are now in the first Anga of our Shivam Yoga practice. Remain like this for a moment. Finishing now the Anga Dharana, mental concentration. And let's begin now the next Anga Pujas, which means transmission of energy. You're gonna touch your thumbs and move your hands in Namaskar Mudra in front of your face. And with the tip of your thumbs, you're gonna massage and activate your Ajna Chakra, your third eye, the eye of consciousness and intuition. And then after this, you're gonna lower your hands, still in Namaskar Mudra, in front of your chest without touching your chest, with your eyes and mouth closed. We're gonna begin with the first puja, Bhajan Puja. Bhajan Puja is the transmission of energy now that will connect you with universal energy. Imagining in your head, visualizing in your mind, bright waves of energy flowing from the infinite, from the universe, from nature. And these waves of energy will come closer to your body, involving your body, every bit of yourself, as you inhale and exhale. These waves of energy are waves of pranic energy. Prana is the energy of life. And as these waves involve your body completely, your body will be now stronger, with more flexibility, with more balance, with more strength, to all levels of this practice, to all angas of this practice, and also to life. Second puja, Sadhana Puja. Now we practice the transmission of energy. In the same energy, we wish that our students, members, cooperators, therapists, instructors, teachers, and master of Shivam Yoga continue to grow in harmony in Marga, which is the Shivam Yoga, Tantra and Samkhya path. With these pujas, we immerse in a more intense and conscious way in the Hinduistic, Tantra and Shivam Yoga cultures, developing in us Ishwari Pranadhana, the capacity to live our life with no expectation, and awakening the ability to admire, to thank, to serve, respect, and also to reverence. Finishing now the Anga Pujas, next Anga. Anga Pranayamas, conscious breathing exercise. For this Anga now, you're going to place your hands in Yana Mudra on top of your knees. Palm of your hands up if it's daytime where you are. Palm of your hands down if it's nighttime where you are. And let's begin with Surya Bheda Kumbhaka, which is the complete breath with retention. So you're going to inhale through your nostrils, filling up your lungs completely, and you're going to hold your breath. Hold your breath now as long as you can. And when you need to exhale, you're going to do it exhaling through your nostrils with your mouth closed. Once more, inhale through your nostrils, expanding your chest and abdomen, filling your lungs completely. Lungs full, you're going to hold your breath. Hold your breath as long as you can, and when you need to exhale, exhaling through your nostrils, relaxing your chest and contracting your abdomen. This is Surya Bheda Kumbhaka, the complete breath with retentions. With this pranayama now, you are developing more capacity of oxygen absorption. You're also developing the capacity of calm down your mind, getting into a more meditative state, among many other benefits. You're going to do now in your own time and your own rhythm. Surya Bheda Kumbhaka. And then on your next exhalation, let's finish this pranayama. Finishing now. On your next exhalation, this first pranayama. Move your legs if you need. And for the next pranayama, let's sit in Vajrasana, sitting on our heels, flexing your knees, sitting on your heels, and let's do a variation of Rajas Pranayama. Rajas Pranayama, as you know, is a breathing exercise that combines movement. So for this exercise, you're going to start placing your hands beside yourself and you're going to inhale. As you inhale, you're going to raise both arms, and at the same time, you're going to flex your neck backwards, joining your hands with your lungs full, and without retention, you're going to exhale through your nostrils, bringing your hands together down in Namaskar Mudra. Once more, inhale. As you inhale, you're going to raise both arms, flex your neck back, force your head backwards, lungs full. You're going to join your hands in Namaskar Mudra, and you're going to start exhaling through your nostrils. And as you do, you're going to lower your hands in Namaskar Mudra and raise your head back at the same time. Once more, inhale, raise arms, flex your neck back, lungs full, join your hands in Namaskar Mudra, exhaling, raising your head, lowering your hands at the same time. And this is Raja, a variation of Rajas Pranayama, the conscious breathing exercise combined with movement. This breathing exercise now will also help you with the absorption of oxygen and also developing your sense of synchronization, because you're synchronizing the movement of your arms and hands with the movement of your breath. You're working both sides of your body and also working your Anahata chakra, which is the energetic center located in your heart. So as you know, you're going to do this on your own time, on your own rhythm, Rajas Pranayama. Stretch your arms as much as you can. Flex your neck back, forcing your head back as much as you can as you do so. And continue focusing on this breathing exercise. Avoid thinking about anything else. Just continue to synchronize the movement of your arms, neck and head with your hands and your breath. And on your next exhalation, let's finish this pranayama, and let's finish the anga pranayamas, and let's begin the next anga, the anga asanas, with now conscious movement of strength, balance, flexibility that should be also working in all levels of your body, physical, emotional, spiritual, and energetic as well. So let's begin now standing on our knees, separating our arms and stretching our arms to the side, and now separating and stretching our right leg to the side, and we're gonna inhale. And we're gonna exhale, and now we're gonna raise our left arm, shape half moon with our left arm, and gonna bring your upper body towards our right leg there. Observing the parts that you're working, observing the stretch on the side of your body. Maybe you can touch your leg with your elbows. Next variation, you're gonna rotate your spine and turn your upper body inwards and bring your upper body towards your leg. Well done. And to undo this position now, you're gonna turn your upper body forward again. You're gonna inhale, raise your arm, raise your upper body, exhaling now, lowering your arm and having both arms aligned, knee back on the ground, other side, your left leg stretched now to the left side, and you're going to inhale, and then raise your right arm and exhaling now, shaping a half moon with your right arm, and you're going to bring your upper body towards your left leg there. Next variation, rotating your upper body inwards and bringing your upper body closer to your leg as possible. Keep your leg well stretched as much as you can. Keep your right leg upright. Force your hips forward. Don't bend backwards. Undoing it, rotate your upper body forward. Inhale, raise your arm, upper body. Exhaling, lower now your arm down. Next asana, the camel position. You're gonna separate your legs wider than your hips. You're gonna force your hips forward. You're gonna place your hands behind your lower back, on your lower back, behind yourself, and you're gonna inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna slide your hands down your glutes, on the back of your leg. Maybe you can touch the back of your knees, your calves. Maybe you can touch your ankles or place your hands on your heels, on any position that you get. Keep forcing your hips forward, flexing your neck back, looking back there. Hold, observing the position. Now let's do a variation now. Raise your right arm and rotate your right arm back and stretch your arm back there. Ekapada Ustrasana, the camel position with only one hand. Undoing it, rotate your arm, place your hand back, and other side. Raise your arm, rotate your arm and stretch. Hold. Undoing it, rotate your arm, hand back on your leg, raise your upper body, sit on your heels, shape a triangle between your knees. Inhale, exhaling, sliding your hands forwards, elbow on the ground and chin on the ground. Stretch your arms ahead as much as you can. Force your middle back in as if your chest wants to reach the floor. Sitting on your heels. Next variation now. Bring your hands to your lower back. Cross your fingers except your index fingers, hands in Kali Mudra, and raise your hands towards your head. Avoid raising your bum. Your bum should be touching your heels or as closer to your heels as possible. Doing this position, lower your arms, hands back on the ground. Stay on your hands and knees for the next asana. Now, you're gonna stretch back your right leg and stretch forward your left arm. A balanced position. Mind if your leg is aligned with your hip. Mind if your arm is aligned with your shoulder. Next variation now. You're gonna hold the internal part of your foot. You're gonna arch your back and raise your leg. And to undo this position, bring first your hand on the ground and then bring your knee towards your forehead. Raise your head, place your knee back on the ground, and then we go to the other side. Stretch your left leg back. Stretch well your left foot. And stretch ahead your right arm. Next variation, hold the internal part of your foot, arch your back and raise your leg up. Forcing your middle back in, mind your back if you have back problems, and hold. Undoing this position, place your hand back on the ground, knee towards your forehead. Knee back on the ground, stretch your legs, stay on your tiptoes, Chaturpadasana, the 4-point position. Now, flex your elbow, lower your body without touching the ground, hold there. And then, chest, legs on the floor, place your forearms on the ground, raise your head and chest for the cobra position. Now, hands on the floor, stretch your arms and raise your upper body. Hips on the ground as closer as possible. Mind your back if you have back problems. Legs and feet together as much as you can. Flex your neck back. Look up to your ceiling. Cobra position. Undoing this position. Lower your chest on the ground. Flex your both knees now. Hold the internal part of your both feet. Hold there. And then arch your back and raise your legs. Dhanurasana, the bow position. Undoing it. Lower yourself. Legs back on the ground. Place your hand beside your chest. Tuck your toes again. Raise yourself in Chaturpadasana. Flex one knee. Flex the other knee. Sit back on the ground. Again, separating now your left leg 90 degrees to the left side, flexing your knee now, your right knee, and placing the sole of your right foot as closer to your coccyx as possible. Mind if you're doing the right angle or the closest to 90 degrees. Flex your ankle there, inhale, raise your arm, exhaling, bending towards now your left leg, shaping a half moon with your right arm there. Maybe you can touch your toes, maybe you can hold the sides of your foot. Next variation now. Rotate your upper body forward now. Maybe you can look underneath your arm now and look up to the ceiling. I like to use my left arm beside the internal part of my leg just to help me turning more and twisting more my spine there. Undoing it. Looking forward, inhale, raise your arm, upper body, exhaling now, lower your arm, hand back on the ground, stretch your leg, join both legs, other side, separating now your right leg, 90 degrees to the right side, flexing your left knee and bringing the sole of your left foot as closer to your groin as possible. Place both hands to the side. Flex your right ankle there and inhale, raise your arm up, exhaling, bending now towards the right side, shaping a half moon with your left arm there and hold. Next variation now, start rotating outwards and looking up to the ceiling there, rotating your spine. Once more, using your right arm on the internal part of your leg to help yourself to rotate your spine towards the ceiling there, observing always what you are working. Inhaling and exhaling through your nostrils. Well done, everybody. Undoing, rotating back to the initial position. Inhale, raise your arms, raise your upper body, and exhaling, lowering your arm down, and at the same time stretching your leg, placing both legs together, flexing your knees, placing your hands behind yourself now for Setubandhasana, for the bridge position, the position that builds the bridge. Raise your hips as higher as you can, flexing your neck backwards and hold there. Doing this position, sit back on the ground now, stretch both legs ahead, flex your ankles there, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, raising both arms up, shaping a triangle with your hands up there, and exhaling, flexing your hips and bringing your upper body forward, holding your lower leg first, middle back in and shoulders backwards, and then you continue walking your hands. Maybe you can hold your ankles there, or maybe you can hold your toes. If you can't go this far, that's okay. Just keep holding on your limit and then overtaking a millimeter, centimeter as you go with your breathing. And maybe you can hold the sides of your foot. If you held the sides of your foot, maybe you can hold your heels. And maybe you can touch your upper body on your legs, placing your forearms on the ground. Undoing this position, Raise your head, stretch your arms. Inhale, raising your arms. Exhaling now, lowering your hands in front of yourself. Place now both hands behind yourself. And with an impulse, you're gonna raise your hips as higher as you can. Flexing your neck back. Forcing your hips as higher as you can hold there. And observe. While doing it, lower your hips, sit back on the ground, turn your hands, top of your hands on the ground now, shoulders backwards, and bring your hands beside your hips, counterbalancing now the weight on your wrists. Very good. Next variation now, flex your knees, hug your legs, chin on your knees, integration position. Now raise your upper body and your head, stretch your arms up, knees together, feet together, legs as closer to your upper body as possible. Walk yourself forward if you need and keep stretching your arms up as much as you can, and then let it go your foot from the ground and stretch up your both legs, stretching both feet. Hold the position there, strong. Hold a little bit more, hold, and lay down consciously in Shavasana, finishing now the Anga Asanas. Next Anga Yoga Nidra, relaxation, which for Shivam Yoga studies is also a self-observation and self-knowledge position. So lay down on the ground, separating both feet, separating your arms and hands from your body, palm of your hands up. Close your eyes and mouth and continue to inhale and exhale through your nostrils and relax now. Inhale, exhale, and relax. Inhale, exhale, and relax more and more. Imagine now, visualize and perceive bright pink waves of energy flowing on your feet, relaxing your toes, sole of your feet, your heels, your ankles, the top of your feet. Inhaling and relaxing as you exhale, relaxing your feet completely on the ground. These bright pink waves of energy continue to flow, flowing through your ankles, calves, your knees, your thighs, glutes, hips, involving your legs completely and relaxing as you inhale and exhale. Feel these pink bright waves of energy flowing and involving now your lower back and lower abdomen, your middle back, your abdomen and chest, your upper back, involving your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, your forearms, involving your wrists, involving your hands, fingers, involving and relaxing your upper body, arms and hands as you inhale and exhale. Feel the flow of these bright pink waves of energy involving now your neck, the back of your head, your chin, your jaw, mouth, nose, ears, eyes, back of your head, forehead, the top of your head, involving and relaxing your neck and head as you inhale and exhale. And now, consciously bring your attention back to your room, to your body, to you. Moving your fingers, moving your toes, move your hands, feet, move your neck and head to one side, neck and head to the other side. Cross your arms and hug yourself firmly, tightly. Stretch your arms beside your ears and stretch your whole body from toes to fingers as much as you can. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Flex your knees and bring your knees towards your upper body. Flex, holding yourself on an integration position once more. Swing to one side and to the other side, making massage on your back. And then you can either swing back up or use one of your sides to sit back up. sitting back on your comfortable meditation position. And as you know, on any of the positions that you get, place your hands in Shiva Mudra, back of one hand on the palm of the other, rest it in your lap. Keep your back well stretched and your shoulders backwards and relaxed. Your head and neck in line with your spine. Happy face with your eyes and mouth closed for the next Anga, Dhyana meditation. And now let's Shanti 3 times the Pranava Om, the sound of life. Deep inhale through your nostrils. Place your thumb fingers together now and move your hands in Namaskar Mudra in front of your face. And with the tip of your thumbs, you're going to once more activate your third eye, your Ajna chakra. And then lower your hands, still in Namaskar Mudra, in front of your chest. And after this Aarti of Shivam Yoga, perceive now and feel the power of this practice, the power of yoga in all levels of your life, physical, emotional, energetic, and spiritual. Open your eyes and greeting your screen and greeting everybody that it's online now, saying Om Shiva. Om Shiva, everyone. Om Shakti. Thank you very much for attending this practice, and I'll see you on Thursday at the same time at 7:30 GMT +1 now, because it's summertime here in Dublin, so 7:30 p.m. in Dublin time. And for more information, you can reach me through YouTube on the videos, on the link that you have, and on my Instagram account called Shivam Yoga with Marco. Om Shiva, Om Shakti, Namaste. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next practice. Ciao.